I'd like to express a few thank yous. First, to our families. Families, without your dedication to your students and your trust that you've put into our program, this day could never have happened. So I thank all of our families, our siblings. Thank you for joining us here today as we celebrate the success of our students. To our staff, thank you for always taking the time and making sure that our graduating class was your #1 priority. It was not always easy. There were ups and downs, but you continued to be there for our students on a daily basis. To Mr. Mahat, up here on our stage, without your constant dedication to our community, this would not have happened. And so I thank you, Mr. Mahat. Finally, to our superintendent, Sean Fondo. Mr. Fondo has held multiple leadership positions within our school district associated with our program over the past number of years. Without Mr. Fondo's guidance, day in and day out, throughout these years, we would not be sitting here today. So I thank you, Mr. Fondo. And finally, to our board of directors that make this school community what it is. I thank you as well. To begin, we are going to have Mr. Fondo share a few words to our graduating class.
Well, Mr. Hutchins forgot a very important thank you. And many of you know that this is Mr. Hutchins' last formal event as the director of Banaadir Academy. He'll be moving on to a different adventure after spending the last 14, 15 years of his career working with and serving the Banaadir community. And so, I'd like everybody here to start by giving Mr. Hutchins a round of applause for his dedication to your community. All right, good afternoon. I am so excited to be here with you all today. It feels like just a few years ago that we were standing in our brand new gymnasium celebrating the first student to make it from kindergarten all the way through 8th grade as a Banaadir Academy Eagle. When I came to Banaadir Academy in the spring of 2011, one of the first things that parents were consistently asking me is, when are we going to have a high school? When can we start a high school? And so because like, we're not ready yet. We're not ready yet. Well, we're ready now. Never in my wildest dreams would I have imagined that I'd be speaking to you at the first Banaadir Academy high school graduation. Banaadir Academy is a special place. It's a place that feels like home to me. Much like our graduates, it's a place where I grew up, learned things, and made some of my best friends. It's a place where you can make mistakes and learn from them. It's a place full of incredible people that will pick you up when you fall and celebrate you when you succeed. To our first class of graduates, be proud of what you've accomplished. Hold your friends and your families close to you, and go on to do great things. You're ready. Make us proud. Congratulations to the Banaadir Academy graduating class, the first Banaadir Academy graduating class, the class of 2022.
Thank you, Mr. Fondo. I'm happy to now bring one of our graduating students up to the speaker, Hibo Yusuf.
We want to thank the parents and the friends and incredible teachers who manifest and dedicated their time to manifesting our education and us for making this beautiful day possible. As most of you know, As most of you know, the past couple years has been hectic, going between online and remotely. We learned so much in a short time throughout those difficult times, and learned to assess ourselves in a way that wasn't possible before. And we learned and we want to thank those people who contribute to our success despite the hardship and had the patience. We thank for you all. I've seen a lot of people and developed genuine relationship with some of them over the years. I have made some beautiful and fun memories that I will talk to my friends in the future whenever the topic of high school comes up. I hope to know some of these people for a long time, and this is not the last time I'll see your face. I'm relieved to be done with high school, but disappointed that I'll be starting again this fall. I guess 12 years of high school wasn't enough. 12 years of education, technically, not high school, it wasn't enough. But education is never ending, so I understand. I guess just like how we never fail to discover something new about something we already thought we knew. I guess the universe has its own ways, so does everything. I decided to follow what fate holds for me and create my opportunity for myself. I hope to meet a lot of you guys at the top of the peak later down the line. And as for my future, I hope to build international company globally and be one of the people that restore my homeland. I am glad that I'm surrounded by friends with the same thoughts and the same mindset. I am planning to get my business degree in art and apply for law school. And I hope to see you. I hope all of you see me in the billboards and the news for what I accomplished. Thanks for your patience, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.
Wonderful job, Hebo. Next up, I would like to introduce one of our staff members, Mr. Edgar.
Good luck. I guess I could say a little bit more than that, right? Right? Okay. All right, just kidding. Wow, I'm short. All right. Okay. All right. For those of you guys who do not know me, my name is Matt Edgar, and I'm the seniors social studies and college prep co-teacher. I was chosen by the class, the amazing class of 2022, to speak today. The first time that I met a majority of these 8 amazing graduates was actually my first day working at Banaadir Math and Science back in our old building. I didn't have them as students, but actually I knew a lot of them through some of you out in the crowd, through their siblings, who actually I was their middle school teacher at the time. The definition of being an original is existing from the beginning, first or the earliest. To be an original, one must stand apart from the norm, break from the monotonous, and become a standalone idea, theory, or person. As many of you are aware, this group defines what an original actually is. You have endured a lot, my fellow students. You've gone through riots, a global pandemic, a new school, and are becoming the very first graduating class in Banaadir Academy history. And that alone deserves, let's give a round of applause, okay? You are mature, outstanding, hilarious, and leaders in all aspects of life. You also have never received a single negative behavior log all year. Okay. That alone says what kind of character you bestow upon yourself. I try not to get too emotional. I also wanted to give a shout out to our very first class valedictorian, Yassine Sahal. Okay. A 3.7 GPA is not easy, okay? 1 year ago, Yassine sent us teachers a thank you note for everything that the staff of Banaadir had done to help her. She said, and I quote, "Thank you most importantly for not giving up on me. Every single one of you guys has influenced me in numerous ways and helped me see what I could become. Remember that your efforts will not go unnoticed." Whether you go on to college, work, or none of the above, please remember the two things that I constantly say over and over and over is don't say you're going to do the work, just do it, okay? I can see it. And also, one that you haven't heard from me in a while is the worst question is the one you never ask. Yep. Okay. Your home will always be at Banaadir, and your future success will always be what got you in those 8 seats today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Edgar. Now I'd like to once again invite one of our student speakers up to the podium, Muhammad Abdi.
Good morning, and I'd like to thank everyone for coming to support us. I'd like to give a special shout out to the teachers and the parents who have watched and helped us through these difficult years. They have been heroes. Going from freshman year to senior year was a crazy change. We were reminded of how we were the first graduating class of Banaadir Academy, which I always thought was very strange because outside of being 12 every day, I treated it like it was a typical high school. Every day was fun and filled with memories. Teachers came and went, and we learned new things. Teachers who we especially remember and will always appreciate are Ms. Junin, Mr. Edgar, and Ms. Michelle. Ms. Michelle always helped us. She was the leader in showing us that students had a voice. She helped us set up things like student council and experience things like running a shop. Ms. Junin and Mr. Edgar both showed us that independence in expressing ourselves, showed us how to express ourselves. To them, we are grateful, and we really appreciate their work with us. These are the people we remember as we go on, and these are the people we will follow as examples to be better leaders. We had a lot of memories throughout these years, from starting our own businesses in economics to getting lost in Valley Fair. The girls enjoyed their time in the Boundary Waters and ice picking with Miss Albany. As for we, the 2020 graduates, we've endured a lot. From puberty to COVID-19, we've watched the world change as we were changing, and with all changes, there was an awkward period. There was a lot of adjusting to do for online, juggling babysitting and going to classes, but because of our strength and endurance, we were able to make it through together, and as long as we follow the principles, always have each other's backs, no matter what, we know that we will be able to be successful in our careers, personal lives, and accomplish our goals and dreams. So I'd like to thank you. Thank you, Hibo. Thank you, Yassine. Thank you, Najib. Thank you, Khalid. Thank you, Ayan. Thank you, Jaberti. And thank you, Abdi, for being the greatest classmates. Class of 2022, signing off.
Thank you, Muhammad. There isn't a better time than right now for the presentation of our diplomas for the class of 22. All right, Muhammad Abdi. Next up, Abdigani Abukar. Jaberti Bena. Ayan Ibrahim. Khalid Mohamud.
Yes, man.
Najib Mohammed. Yasin Sahal. And finally, Hibo Yusuf. It is my great honor to present to you the class of 2022. Go ahead, Mahat. I'd like to finally introduce Mr. Mahat to share some closing remarks.
Bismillah. What do you guys want me to speak? English or Somali? Somali. Okay. I should respect the parents though, even though every one of you guys understood English language. To be honest with you, I would prefer to speak my native language, which is Somali. Thank you guys. And farxadayda ma soo koobi karo xaqiiqatan waana inii sheegayaa sababta waxaan maanta ku faraxsanahay inaan qayb ka ahaado horna qayb uga ahaa kana ahaan doono qalinjabintiina dambe ee jaamacaadka maanta waxaan u wada joognaa galaaskii koobaad dafcadii koobaad ee ka qalinjabisay iskuulka Banaadir Academy. Arrintaas waa guul xaqiiqatan lagu naaloon karo. Waxaan in xasuusinayaa ardada halkan fadhida qayb ka mid ah waxaan wada joognay 13 sano. Could you guys imagine that? laga bilaabo galaaska kindergarten oo ardaygu markaa 5 sano jiro ilaa maanta oo galaaskii 12aad u dhameynayo arday kamid ah waa wada soconay waxaan rabaa inaan dib u wada soconno waxaan idinka filayaa inaad meel sare tiigsataan taa intaasaan ka leeyahay waxaan rabaa 2 fariinood oo kale inaan diro fariinta koowaad sida mas'uuliyiintii ugu horeeyay ay sheegeenba ardadan waa arday aqoon iyo akhlaaq iyo ixtiraam isku darsaday ka badbadin mayo beenna ka sheegmayo waxaan isku wada raacsanahay oo isla wada ognahay waalid ardadeena kale dhammaan shaqaalaha iskuulka macallimiintu arday kamid ah waliga inaan wax laga sheegay inaan laga caban taas maxay sababaysaa taas waxay sababaysaa inay mustaqbalkooda dhowna ay ka dhabayn doonaan oo shaki igama jiro inay guulaysan doonaan thank you guys again and again and again ardada waa ka gudbayaa waalidiintaan u gudbayaa xaqiiqatan waxaan ka markhaati kacayaa guusha ay maanta xaqiijiyeen inay jiraan waalid karti iyo dadaal isku darsaday oo la garab taagnaa inay jiraan meesha ay gaareenna gaarsiiyey waalidiinta waa mahadsan yihiin waxaan ka rajaynayaa ardada ka dambaysa in heerka koobaad waxbarashada aad ka saadhaan sidoo kale maadaama ay yihiin galaaskii 12aad waa mas'uuliyiin isku filan laakiin waxay nooga baahan yihiin mar walba hadaanu nahay mujtamaci iyo community waa inaan mar labaad la garab taagnaana waxaan mahad celinayaa mas'uuliyiintiinii macallimiintiinii the teachers oo aan la hilmaami karin xaqiiqatan meesha aad soo gaadheenna in soo gaarsiiyay waxaan mahad celinayaa shaqaalaha iskuulka dhammaan waxaan mahad celinayaa shaqaalaha gaarka ah ee bahwadaagta tihiin ee sida gaarka ah inii eeganayay iniina daba taagnaa idinka iyo waalidkiina aad wada garanaysaan dhammaantiin waa mahadsantihiin meel dheer aan ka filaynaa waxaan idinka filayaa principalka Banaadir Academy inaan noqotaan injineerada nagu soo noqdo inaan noqotaan waadna awoodaan waxaan sidoo kale rabaa inaan إعلامية أما والدين تأشيره ورفر حد له وأنا ربنا دمانتين إنهم وذا اللي جيسنه وركا فرحد له وحقيقة هرينا يوحنا سجوتين إن مستشفى ورنتي أهانين مسؤولة ومعمولها ووقت اللي أن صوّد الشغيني شغوناك احترام يتحجلين يددالنا أن اسكوا ضبرني مش أن ما تجونا غيب كأها horta asaga waa inaan u saacbino musajo waxaan kaloo warkayga farxadda la uu yahay Mr. Hassan Abdi Karim is this gentleman right there and soon Hassan so do Mr. Hassan wuxuu ahaa waalidiinteena kamida wuxuu ahaa board member hore ahaa maantana waxa uu noqon doonaa maamulaheena cusub ee iskuulka Banaadir Academy Mr. Hassan ila soo dhaweeya Mr. Hassan Dr. Hassan تعليمتي هيراركي كلا دوّنا مركو صار دمايستي intaas kuma joogsana uu noo ahaa waligiis la taliyo uu noo ahaa iskuulka uu ahaa uu board member ahaa uu afkaar badan oo ilmahan maanta halkan ay ku soo gaareen oo qayb ka ahaa aqoontiisa waxbarashada sare markuu doctoorku soo dhammaystay wuxuu ku qancay cilmigiisa iyo aqoontiisa inuu communitygiisa ku soo celiyo inay ayaga u baahan yihiin waa uga mahad celinaynaa waa ku mahadsan yahay asagaan soo dhawaynayaa kelmadii isbarashada ayuu inala wadaagi doonaa dhammaantiinna waa mahadsantihiin waa wada joognaa intaan noolnahay waana wada joogi doonaa
السلام عليكم aad baan ugu faraxsanahay galabta inaan idiin imaado I couldn't resist to stay away from this beautiful ceremony so thank you for coming as Mahat said I was not told to speak here but I was just coming here to participate in this beautiful ceremony. So again, thank you, and I can't wait to serve you as the next, Banaadir Academy principal. Finally, I want to say a few words in Somali. Waa mahadsantihiin walaalayaal siduu mahad idiin sheegay aniga waxay ii tahay imaanshaha aan imaanaya Banaadir homecoming Banaadir community aan ka mid ahaa inaan soo noqdana aad bay farxad ii gelinaysaa oo aan ka mid noqdo guusha maaragtay community-ga Banaadir marka ma sugi karo maaragtay inaan idinla shaqeeyo waalidiinta iyo ardayda isbaranno insha Allah marka waxa ay keenay waxa way farxadda aan qabo maaragtay community-gan halkan anigoo aan wali shaqadeeda aysan bilaabanin marka mar labaad waxaan leeyahay mataqaanaa barasho wanaagsan galaaska graduate gareynayna waxaan leeyahay hambalyo congratulation waxa waaye journeygiina hadduu bilowday ma dhammaanin marka dadaalkiina meeshiisii laba jibaara waxa waaye ogaadana waaridkii idin soo barbaariyey maaragtay inaad u mahad celisaan without them maaragtay you won't be here sidoo kale macallimiinta waxaan idin leeyahay congratulation mar labaad thanks everybody.
Once again, thank you for everyone to joining us today to the class of 2022. I can't thank you enough for creating the path that others are going to follow for years to come. Congratulations, this is your day. Go enjoy it. Thank you, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're going to do the tassel flip from right to left in 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, class of 2022 Banaadir Academy.
oo ma maqashay HD Laundry ma aragtay mashiinada waaweyn ee casriga ah mana aragtay nadaafadda iyo bilicda HD Laundry waxaan filayaa inaad maalmahan u baahnayd goob dharka iyo roogaga aad ku mayrato oo nidaamsan lehna mashiino waaweyn oo habaysan loona dhisay si casri ah HD Laundry ayaa kuu diyaarisay goob baahidaada nadaafadeed kaa haqabtirta waxaa la yaab leh mashiinada waaweyn ee roogaga dhaqaa saabuuntoodii iyagaa wata intii ishaadu qabato oo mashiino kala qaad weyn ah ayay kuu diyaariyeen xaruntan HD Laundry ee kaalay dharkaaga ku rido kuna dhaqo roogaga iyo daahyada iyo wixii la halmala HD Laundry waa goob aadan marnaba ka waayin meel aad baabuurtaada dhigato xilli walba soo booqo xaruntan casriga ah oo aad kaga kaaftoomayso kuwii hore oo aan lahayn adeega dhammaystiran halkan ka arag ciwaanada HD Laundry